Hey guys, let's get more news from Dallas Cowboys, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Jerry Jones anticipates cap ramifications from verdict of NFL Sunday ticket lawsuit. I think I know better than anybody of what the cap will be 4 years from now. Last month, the NFL was ordered to cough up $4.7 billion as a result of the verdict of the ongoing Sunday ticket antitrust case against the league, which could cost them up to $14.1 billion under federal laws that triple the amount won in antitrust cases. And naturally, this result could have significant repercussions for the rest of the NFL, which Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones addressed on Sunday. This result has already led to some difficult discussions as to who will make out the worst when it comes to this significant lawsuit the league is set to have to pay. According to Ben Fisher of Sports Business Journal, some owners around the league have already brought up the possibility of the ramifications of the lawsuit potentially eating into player salaries. On some level, would make some sense when you consider the NFL and the NFL Players Association share all revenues evenly. But the players obviously weren't the ones who committed the antitrust violation with the Sunday ticket product, so we could certainly see a lot of upset players if this does end up cutting into their salaries. Jerry Jones spoke about the situation on Saturday with Nick Harris of the Cowboys team website, detailing that he is expecting a lot of ramifications to come from the lawsuit on team salary caps. It has to be considered. It doesn't make me flare, but it's a fact. I think I know better than anybody of what the cap will be 4 years from now. Cowboys owner and GM Jerry Jones says he anticipates a lot of ramifications on cap increase in future years as a result of NFL Sunday ticket lawsuit. It has to be considered. It doesn't make me flare, but it's a fact. I think I know better than anybody of what the cap will be. Jones is seemingly hinting here that the growth of the league's salary cap, which has been rapidly growing, 13.4% increase in 2024, could come to a grinding halt in the coming years. Only time will tell whether that ends up being true. But Jones does have quite a grasp of the landscape of the NFL, so chances are he is right on the money with this statement. Rice Shipley is a staff writer for Comeback Media that graduated from Ithaca College with a degree in sports media. He previously worked at Barrett Sports Media and is a fan of all things Syracuse sports. Key Cowboy carted off with feared knee injury on Sunday. One Dallas Cowboys defender was forced to leave practice on a Sunday cart with an apparent knee injury. With the Dallas Cowboys now settled into training camp and full padded practices on the way, the intensity is expected to crack up a notch as the preseason approaches. While this next step toward Week 1 is exciting, it also opens up more dangerous scenarios to play out as players fight for roster spots or starting roles. And unfortunately for Dallas, the team has its first major injury of camp to worry about. Cowboys DE Sam Williams, knee, being carted off after going down during a drill. pic.twitter.com/bijo2kexio. On Sunday, edge Sam Williams went down with an apparent knee injury on his left side in practice. Reporters on the scene saw the third-year pro in a ton of pain, and it was so much the young defender required a cart to leave the field. Williams appeared downtrodden as he hitched a ride, as captured by The Athletic's John Machota. One person who was on hand described injury to Cowboys.com's Nick Harris as not good. Williams also failed to put any weight on his injured leg as he boarded the cart, which is another concerning sign. Uh-oh. Sam Williams is down and needs the cart to come off the field. Described as not good from someone who saw the injury live. #Dallas Cowboys pic.twitter.com/5k79getdy. Sam Williams didn't put any pressure on his left leg as he made his way to the cart. Heading to locker room for more examination. If Williams is dealing with anything of the season-jeopardizing variety, that would be a massive blow to a Dallas defense that's already dealing with depth issues. Williams has been a consistently solid presence off of the edge for the Cowboys over his first 2 years in the league, first recording 4.0 sacks and a fifth-place finish in Defensive Rookie of the Year honors in 2022. He then followed that up with 4.5 sacks and even recorded a safety this past season. Dallas' defense line already suffered major losses in free agency this spring, seeing valued contributors in pass rushers Dorrance Armstrong and Dante Fowler both depart. Should Williams be sidelined, the Cowboys would suddenly need an impact addition to shore up this unit. Dallas Cowboys could use some help at running back and did not do much this offseason to replace Tony Pollard's production. The Cowboys brought back Ezekiel Elliott but passed on the position in the draft. Dallas signed Royce Freeman, but the veteran is not a lock to make the final roster. Bleacher Report's Brent Sobleski offered a trade pitch that has the Cowboys landing Chicago Bears running Khalil Herbert. The NFL analyst believes the Cowboys could acquire Herbert for just a day 3 draft pick, rounds 4 to 7, in the 2025 NFL Draft. The Chicago Bears' backfield is loaded, Sobleski wrote in a July 25, 2024, story titled, How Cowboys Should Prioritize Fixes for Disastrous 2024 NFL Offseason. Running back DeAndre Swift turned out to be the organization's biggest offseason signing. The unit also includes Roscoe Johnson, Khalil Herbert and Travis Homer. Johnson was a 4th-round draft pick last year, while Homer is a core special teamer. Herbert, who is on the last year of his rookie deal, could be the odd man out. Herbert averaged 4.9 yards per carry through his first 3 seasons. He led the Bears running backs with 611 yards in 2023. The Cowboys should flip a 25-day 3 draft pick to the Bears for Herbert so he can split backfield duties with Elliott. Bears running back Khalil Herbert started 9 games in 2023. Not only is Herbert unlikely to cost the Cowboys much in future draft capital, but the running back is on a team-friendly deal as well. Herbert is heading into the final season of a 4-year, $3.6 million contract. The playmaker has just a $1 million cap hit in 2024 and plenty of remaining upside at just 26 years old. Herbert emerged as a key part of the Chicago offense in 2023, starting in 9 games. The running back posted 132 carries for 611 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns in 12 appearances. Herbert also added 20 receptions for 134 yards and 1 touchdown. Mike McCarthy on Cowboys offense, we're running back by committee. Sobleski is not the only one skeptical that Elliott can be a lead back again for the Cowboys. Head coach Mike McCarthy indicated that it is unrealistic to think Elliott is going to replicate his early production. Throughout the offseason, McCarthy has emphasized that the team plans to operate a running back by committee approach in 2024. I don't think that's fair. What do you mean? The guy carried the ball more than anybody in the history to football in the first couple years. That's not going to be his role. In 2024, McCarthy explained in a May 11 press conference when asked if Elliott could return to his former role. We're running back by committee. But I think he'll definitely play at the level that he's played I know in my time here. I anticipate that. I don't see any drop-off in the way he moves. He's in good shape. The Cowboys also have Rico Dowdle on the roster, who is expected to battle Elliott for carries. After an underwhelming rookie season, Deuce Vaughn is a name to watch this season, but like Freeman, the playmaker will be fighting for a roster spot as well.